This promises to be a momentous occasion. You are about to meet the newest member of your team. As you are aware, the Green Ranger's power was completely decimated by his last few battles. Alpha and I felt it was time to create an even more powerful Ranger to combat Lord Zed and his diabolical evil. To that end, a candidate was selected, and a new Power Ranger was created. And now, my friends, I present to you...
Hey guys, it is your man ZenTapFit. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Today I have another comic book review for you. We are reviewing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue number 50... What is it? Number 52. Number 52. That's the one we're reviewing today. So, without further ado, number one, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe right now. I have video content coming out every week. And I also had a recent review for Ranger Slayer number 1. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you watch that as well after this video. As usual, I review my comics in 3 different criteria: the good, the bad, and the Morphin. So starting off with the good. This book starts us off in, off-world. With the Omega Rangers. The artwork is dope. Artwork is always on point. I love the artists who do what they do with these comic books. They know what they're doing, and everything just pops, man. I love it. The colors just look great. So artwork was fantastic. It's cool seeing the Rangers in space. In space. See what I did there? But again, it's cool seeing them in space, outside of Earth, and doing some different missions and stuff. So basically, this group of Omega Rangers, they are transporting an extraterrestrial family back to their home planet. And what's messed up is, you got a little kid, you got the wife and the dad, and you got this little family, man, and they're taking them, transporting them back to their, home planet, after, leaving Safe Haven since, that big battle that we recently had. And once they get there, they realize the whole planet is in ruins. Everything's like burned up, and they're like, what the heck? Where's all the people? What is going on? It's crazy. Now the Rangers, they go down to this planet to figure out what's going on. So, and when they're down there, they fight these alien dog putty looking creatures. And these creatures, they can regenerate pretty fast. So the Rangers, they gotta work on their feet very fast because these things are regenerating as they beat them. But while they're down there, this whole scene just makes for some beautiful scenery, some fun, action-packed, scenes as you're reading through. So that is a segment that I really enjoyed in this comic. Getting into the bad of this comic. Getting into the Morphin of this comic. Now the scene where Drakken is conversing with Kimberly, that's something that I really did enjoy because, you can definitely tell he was picking at her skin. He was trying to get under her skin. He was trying to get a reaction. And they think he's just kind of like playing crazy as he's talking to, the Saba necklace that he's wearing, and, Kimberly's not really buying this whole, crazy Looney Tune stuff, this act from Drakken. But, he's just saying certain things that he knows about Kimberly, because he knows her well, right? Especially from his universe. So he knows things about Kimberly, maybe things that she never really revealed to the team. And he starts talking about some of this stuff and how she really feels about her parents and all this different stuff. Just getting under her skin, and like she's, about to pull the trigger of the bow and arrow, ready to shoot him, and he's like, do it, no one's gonna miss me anyway, just go ahead and get rid of me. And you can tell as he's speaking, there's a little bit of pain, it sounds like, that he's dealing with. It's like, obviously we know he's running from something, and I'm just really curious what that something is, that's got him to the point where, like, he's like, yeah, just go ahead and kill me, get rid of me, nobody's gonna miss me anyway, this is gonna be better. Like, he's trying to push limits because of fear, I feel like, and I feel like that's an interesting, position for Drakken right now. And I just find that really interesting. I found that whole scene just really executed well. They did that very well. So yeah, that's a scene that I enjoyed. Oh, and then another cool thing, another more phenomenal fact in this comic is we get a brief scene with the Rangers back in Angel Grove at their high school, and it's always fun being able to see them in their school setting because it just brings back memories from, the original show. But anyway, the students, they have a class project that they're working on, and they have to like have partners. And so Aisha, she's originally thinking she's gonna team up with Adam, but their teacher's like, nope, Aisha, you're gonna be teamed up with Bulk, and Adam, you're gonna team up with this random girl named Violet. And they have their new partners for their school project and whatnot. And what's interesting is Adam, he's now walking in the hallway with his new classmate, Violet, and she starts talking about the Power Rangers, and she's like, I don't really, I'm kind of terrified of them. Not necessarily scared, but terrified. Like, they have all this power, but with that power comes really incredible responsibility, hence Spider-Man. And with that responsibility, there has to be accountability. And Adam's like, well, I'm sure somebody's holding them accountable. And she's like, well, it's possible, but we don't know that. As, being the civilians, we don't know who's holding them accountable. So like when they destroy the city to save the city, like who's holding them responsible? Who's holding them accountable for these things? And Adam was like, damn, you gave me some stuff to think about. Like, shit, is this girl know I'm a Power Ranger? This is crazy. So, I thought that was an interesting scene. That's something I enjoyed. Is when we dig into moments like that where you're like, really, it has those Avengers, Age of Ultron vibes where it's like, hey, you guys, are responsible for these things, so we may have to put in an order for, what you guys can and can't do. Do you guys think the Power Rangers are gonna lead towards that? Where like the government steps in, Grace Sterling or something? I don't know. But I thought that was an interesting, dynamic within this comic. I really enjoyed that. And lastly, going back off-world, back to the Omega Rangers, as they're trying to figure out what the heck is going on with, this extraterrestrial planet, and why it's like in ruins right now. It's kind of being, destroyed from the inside. It's really interesting. And so at the end of this comic, we're left off to be continued with this four-armed creature, who is encountering the Rangers. Some new character, some new villain. If you guys know who it is, comment below and let me know. I'm not really familiar with this. No, it is not Goro, okay? That's a totally different universe. That's Mortal Kombat, okay? I don't know who this four-armed character is, but if you do, let me know. Or if you guys have an idea of who it is, comment below and let me know. But I'm interested to see what's going to happen. And especially with all these new details about, Drakken being a ally to the Omega Rangers. The new Green Ranger, this mysterious Green Ranger who, again, I said it in a video before, I'm going to say it again. I am 98% sure that this new mysterious Green Ranger is going to be Lord Drakken. But I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to let y'all converse about that in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. But I'm curious about all that dynamic, and especially with the Omega Rangers team, where we go from here. So, seems really interesting, man. Let me know what you guys thought. As far as my lightning rating, yeah, I give this one a solid, 4 out of 5. It did its job. It wasn't too over the top. It was kind of, your good, typical, weekly issue. But it definitely rose some interesting questions for me, and it did, some things unexpected that, I didn't think they would do. So, I really enjoyed the book. Let me know what you guys think. Also, guys, if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe right now. Like this video, subscribe right now. We're almost at 4K. I can't get there unless I get your help. I definitely need you guys to help me out on that. We're so close. So close to 4K, and I'm gonna keep growing, keep growing, keep growing, keep going higher. Let's get those views up. Let's get these subscribers up. I want to do some more crazy cool stuff for you guys. And by the way, stick around for a second. I got, skits that are going to be coming out here very soon. So getting into this next month, you guys will have some more Power Rangers versus Super Sentai skits. So if you like that first one, I will have a total of 6 episodes coming out for you guys that will be a continuation of that first one. So you definitely want to check that out. So subscribe to the channel right now. Yeah. That's pretty much it, y'all. Much love, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.